The global situation is becoming increasingly tense as conflict in the Middle East continues to escalate, drawing in major powers and raising serious concerns among American audiences. In the past 24 hours, reports indicate that Iran has launched a new series of missile strikes targeting key areas in Israel, including major urban centers. Loud explosions were heard across multiple regions, and emergency services have been working non-stop to respond to injuries and damage. These attacks mark a significant escalation, showing that the conflict is intensifying rather than slowing down. In response, Israel has carried out powerful counterstrikes, targeting strategic military locations inside Iran. These operations reportedly focused on missile storage sites, command centers, and other critical defense facilities. The scale and precision of these airstrikes suggests that the situation is entering a more aggressive phase, with both sides demonstrating advanced military capabilities and a willingness to push further. The United States is closely involved in this situation, both politically and militarily. American forces in the region remain on high alert, and additional deployments have been reported as a precaution against further escalation. U.S. leadership has expressed support for its allies, while also signaling that it wants to avoid a full-scale war. However, with ongoing strikes and rising tensions, the risk of direct confrontation remains a serious concern. Across the wider Middle East, the impact of this conflict is spreading. Several countries in the region are increasing their defensive measures, and there are growing fears that the war could expand into a broader regional crisis. Civilians are facing uncertainty as daily life is disrupted by the threat of further attacks, and thousands have already been displaced in affected areas. The economic consequences are also beginning to take shape. Global oil markets are reacting sharply, with prices rising as fears grow over potential disruptions to key supply routes. For American consumers, this could translate into higher fuel costs and broader economic pressure in the coming weeks if the conflict continues. At this moment, the world is watching closely as events unfold. While there are occasional calls for diplomacy and de-escalation, the reality on the ground suggests that tensions remain dangerously high. Each new strike increases the risk of a wider conflict, making this one of the most critical geopolitical situations unfolding right now.